Hey guys, what's up, yo? Kurama here! Today I'm here to bring you guys an anime review of the anime series known as Gungrave. Now, this is a classic 2003 anime that was produced by Madhouse Studios, and it ran for 26 episodes. It's an action drama sci-fi superpower seinen anime. And straight up, I want to tell you guys that I completely love this anime. But there was some parts that was pissing me off and that I thought weren't needed to be there, was all of this sci-fi aspect to it. I know it kind of needed it for like the way the story went, but it just felt so out of place. But more on that a little bit later. Now, it's gonna be very hard giving you guys a good synopsis on this, because when I give my synopsis, I usually base a lot of the synopsis off of the first episode, but this is one of those anime that start off with like the first episode being episode or an event that happens way later towards the end of the series, and that's kind of what it is. Episode 1 is pretty much like episode 20-ish, and it starts off by pretty much spoiling everything. Now, I'm not that bothered with that sort of thing usually, but for this anime, I just felt like it ruined that whole impact for me. Like, I'm gonna be recommending you guys this anime because I just love it. But before I get on with talking about anything else, I want to tell you guys, skip the first episode. Just pretend it does not exist. Just start it from episode 1 and watch it, because man, it ruins everything in my opinion, because it takes the biggest plot points and then just kind of ruins them. But maybe that's just me. Maybe some people love that. So this anime has two major main characters. We got Brandon Heat, the quiet guy, but totally badass and just all powerful and can beat up people, and he's just talented at shooting things. I don't know, he's awesome. And we got Harry Mcdowell, who is boss man in nature. He's good at giving orders, he knows what to do, he knows how to act around people. He's just an all-round boss man. Now they have this like little gang that they're a part along with a few other people, and they get into some trouble that a tragedy falls upon their gang. Because of that tragedy, both Brandon Heat and Harry Mcdowell end up joining the Millennium, which is the biggest mafia syndicate around, and it's run by this dude named Big Daddy. Yeah, that's a very cliche mafia name, just Big Daddy. Now Harry, he's going into it striving for power. He wants to be the leader, he wants to have control. Brandon, he's just going into it so that he could be with Harry and so that he could watch over a girl that he loves that falls into custody of Big Daddy, and they both have to go through many things. Now this anime has a lot of time skips, and you kind of see the progression of these characters, because you start off with them being these young men, and by the end of the series they're like in their 40s, 50s or something. So you see quite a bit of growth and quite a bit of time passing throughout the series, which is great. Now you might be thinking, like, that doesn't sound like any sci-fi. Where are all these superpower aspects? That synopsis didn't explain that. Well, I don't want to spoil anything for you guys. I just want to let you guys know that those last 5 episodes where all the major fights of the series happened, I mostly did not care about because of those stupid sci-fi scenes. It just felt out of place. It would have been so awesome if Gungrave was just a pure mafia anime, which up to like episode 20 it was, and it was great. But then again, I know a lot of people that totally love those sci-fi aspects to it, and I know it wouldn't be Gungrave without them. I just think that they should have kind of dumbed down it a little bit. Maybe use it in the case with Brandon, but not how they did it with all of the other mafia members. I don't know, it's just something that kind of annoys me when I just think back of this anime, because it was just so good. The animation was awesome. Since this is an older title, it's from 2003, it kind of gives off that feeling of some of the older animes like Cowboy Bebop or Atlas Star, and I'm a big fan of more old school anime myself, so seeing that definitely was a little bonus. The character design was great. There was a lot of other mafia members in this anime. Actually, this anime has a lot of other characters overall, but the mafia guys, they look like badass mafia guys. They were huge, big, wearing those sunglasses and just kick ass all the time, so that's just great. And the character design for Brandon Heat and Harry Mcdowell is great as well, especially when Brandon Heat gets his little transformation around episode 20-ish. The soundtrack was really good. It definitely had a little bit of a jazzy, bluesy type soundtrack because that kind of fits their whole setting with the mafia, and it definitely set up an atmosphere for the moment that we were watching. Either it be action or just some discussion scene. So my overall thoughts on Gungrave is that I believe it's a must-watch because it's a classic anime that I see have inspired a bunch of other anime, and it's just great. But like I said, skip the first episode. It does not exist. Most of that first episode you get to see all over again anyways later on in the series, and it just spoils everything. No, just skip it. Go into the sci-fi scenes with a very open mind because the series after around episode 20 changes up quite a bit. There's pretty much no sci-fi or superpower aspects to the anime before a certain thing happens later on towards the end of the series, and just be ready for it. Just be ready for something like that so that you won't end up like me, just kind of like, wait, where did that kind of come from? No, I don't like this. So yeah, guys, I definitely recommend Gungrave. Must watch classic. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought of Gungrave. Did you guys like it? Did you guys dislike it? Did you guys agree or disagree with anything that I have to say? Let me know in the comment section below. We're always looking forward to reading those comments. Also, if you guys are going to be watching Gungrave because of this review, make sure you come back afterwards and let me know what your guys' thoughts were on Gungrave. Always love reading those comments. Make sure you guys like this video because it helps out a lot and I very much appreciate it. And also subscribe to the channel if you guys enjoy anime reviews and a bunch of other anime type videos. A lot more on the way. I'm Yokurama and baby, I'm out. Peace.